person A has $50,000 ounces in silver, and person B has 50,000 coins of XRP. Which would you bet on having a great retirement? I think both. One's substantially less cost than the other one right now. I don't have my, well, let me see if I can get a calculator here. Yeah, alright. So my handy dandy calculator, my Blue's Clues calculator. Right now, 30,000 ounces of silver at 88 bucks. It's $2.6 million. Not quite enough to retire on. You need silver to be about 500 bucks. I don't think it's going to get there. I think silver's going back to 50 bucks before it heads higher. Again, take it with a grain of salt. This is my position. People that are smarter than me, like Andy Scheckman and all the other gold bugs, think I'm crazy. So you probably go with their thesis. If you think it's going to 500 bucks, we'll, you'd have 15 million. Is that right? Hold on. Times 500. Yeah, you'd have 15 million. 15 million is enough to retire on. I don't know how you're going to put that silver to work, though, so you're probably going to have to sell it. You might be able to vault it somewhere where you're earning a yield on it in some capacity. Be low, even if it was 4%, though, like that's enough to live off of. When it comes to the XRP, if you have 30,000 XRP, and it goes to $1,000, which is kind of my low end, based on what Monica Long's saying, that's 30M, so that's actually twice as much money and probably the same amount of time. And again, I'm not so certain that silver actually gets to 500 bucks, but I'm extremely certain that XRP gets to $1,000. So, and if you're earning 5% on that, that's 1.5 million a year. Probably enough to live off of.